Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Primacare stethoscope and blood pressure monitor. I already have the stethoscope around my neck. This is the meter that you use to measure your blood pressure right here. There's the little bulb. The only assembly is you have to push the bulb on and you have to push this onto the tube. The hardest part about this whole thing is if you're by yourself trying to get this on correctly. You know, snug enough but not too loose, because as you can see it's got this huge Velcro area here. I ended up having to slide it on from my fingertips and then adjusting it until I got it just right. So if I slid it up, I got it up here with just the right amount of pressure. So that took me about 15-20 minutes. But now I know where to put it, so that shouldn't be a problem anymore. So what you're supposed to do is you put the stethoscope up under here. So I've tucked it under here so that it's on that artery. You put the stethoscope in your ears, which I'm doing now, but you can't see on camera. There they go. And then you hold this in the same hand you're doing your blood pressure. Make sure you can see it. Can you see that? No. There we go. Now you can see that. And then you grab your bulb. You make sure it's closed, which is turning it towards you. And now we crank this up to probably somewhere around 170, 180. And then you listen for heartbeats. You let the pressure go down until you can hear your heartbeat. That's your systolic. And then you let it keep going until you can't hear it, and that's your diastolic. Here we go. And then you let all the pressure out. And that's all there is to it. Oh, that was loud. I do not recommend taking the blood pressure monitor off while the stethoscope is still in your ears. I just blew my eardrums out. Also, it's very important that you don't do this until you are de-stressed and you have rested for a second. I got myself all worked up because something didn't go right before we did this. And I got a completely different blood pressure reading the second time than the first. The first time was normal. The second time was high. But I realized that I was like in the middle of stressing out. So try to make sure you're calm when you do it. Excellent product. I wish there was an easier way to do this with one hand. If anybody knows of one, let me know. I'd appreciate it, but definitely A+.